Good afternoon from the Second Age of Reason on 11/11/11, coming to you from beautiful Valley Forge, Pennsylvania, where I'm just taking a walk down a country road near the place where George Washington spent his winter one year. It's a great day for it, Veterans Day. They were probably some of our original veterans. And today we're talking about something that's happening, I think, in America. I call it the Great Brain Robbery. And what does it mean? What do I mean by brain robbery? I mean that over time, the education system has been having to condescend ever more, having to lower their standards, having to expect less and less from our students. Some say it's multiculturalism, but I think it's more intentional than that, more intentional than trying to accommodate influxes of foreigners. It's not like our language is so impossible to learn. It's not like habits and families and things are so hard to figure out. No, I don't think that's it at all. I think there's something else going on. A combination of a contrived new culture being put in that doesn't seem to value the basics of developing intellect, ideas, and thinking. And the idea is to get people accustomed to the idea of rulers. We see in the past we were well educated so that anybody could be in the government, and they were regarded as public servants. They served the people. But the idea is now that they have gotten themselves a little taste of power and they don't want to let go. And as a result, you see that the education system has been gradually eroded over the past decades or even centuries. Just look at, an 8th grade reading book from about 1900 or 1850, and you'll see what we mean by that. So, I think this is something we might want to consider, and how would we want to reverse it? How we want to make it so that Americans are more well educated and more on an equal footing with each other, rather than having the masses of uneducated and the few high elites. Not exactly conducive to a good not exactly conducive to a good democracy. So, I just thought I'd mention it. While it doesn't feel like anything, it's not painful or anything, it's actually quite painless, as they steal your brains away by cheapening, simplifying, and making everything so easy, which I think we have to come back and look at designing our thought processes and our critical thinking more accurately, and that way it will help the system in the long run. I also think it might be nice to have term limits on Congress as well. Maybe 3 terms for a representative, 3 or 4 terms for a representative, and 2 terms for a senator. And that would be it. So there wouldn't be this big money push, and there wouldn't be a revolving door of congressmen to industry, to Congress, to industry, and back and forth again. It would take a lot of money out of the system that's corrupting it right now. But that's another discussion entirely. I'm just focusing on what seems to be a degradation in the American intellect over time. So, until later, we'll be seeing you.